Assalamu alaikum. My name is Miss Najma, and today I would like to read out a story for all of you. And this story is called My Hero Is You. This story is about children who are just like you, children who are learning to be heroes, superheroes, and children who are learning how to fight against coronavirus. So let's begin with our story. Sarah's mom is her hero because she's the best mom and the best scientist in the whole wide world. But even Sarah's mom cannot find a cure for the coronavirus. What does coronavirus looks like? Sarah asked her mom. COVID-19 or the coronavirus is so tiny that we cannot see it, said her mom, but it spreads in the coughs and sneezes of people who are sick. And when they touch other people or things around them, the other people get sick too. People who get sick get a fever and they cough, and then they can also have trouble breathing. They cannot breathe properly. So we can't fight it because we can't see it. Is that correct, Mom? Asked Sarah. We can fight it, said Sarah's mom. That's why I need you. I want you to be safe, Sarah. The virus affects many kinds of people and everyone can help us fight it. Children are special and they can help too. You need to stay safe for all of us. I need you to be my hero. This is Sarah and her mom talking to each other. Sarah laid in bed that night and did not feel like a hero at all. She felt upset. She wanted to go to school, but her school was closed. She wanted to see her friends, but it was not safe. Sarah wanted the coronavirus to stop scaring her world. Heroes have superpowers, she said to herself, closing her eyes to sleep. What do I have? Suddenly, a gentle voice whispered her name in darkness. Sarah, it said. Who's there? Sarah whispered back. What do you need to be a hero, Sarah? The voice asked her. I need a way to tell all the children in the world how to protect themselves so that they can protect everyone else, said Sarah. So, what do you need me to be? The voice asked. I need something that can fly, something with a big voice, and something that can help. With a whoosh, something amazing stepped into the moonlight. What are you? Gasped Sarah. I'm Aryo, he said. I've never seen an Aryo before, said Sarah. Well, I've been here all along, said Aryo. I've come from your heart. Well, if I have you, then I can tell all the children in the world about the coronavirus, said Sarah. I can be a hero. But wait, Aryo, is it safe to travel with coronavirus around us? Only with me, Sarah, said Aryo. Nothing can harm you when we are together. So Sarah jumped on Aryo's back and together they soared out through the bedroom window into the night sky. They flew towards the stars and said hi to the moon. Let's see what happens next. As the sun rose, they landed in a lovely desert by pyramids, where a small group of children were playing. The children cried out in joy and waved at Sarah and her Aryo. Welcome and assalamu alaikum, I'm Salim, cried one of the boys. What are you doing here? Sorry, we can't come closer. We have to stay at least 1 meter apart. That's why we are here, Sarah called back. I'm Sarah and this is Aryo. Did you know that children can keep their neighbors, friends, parents, and grandparents safe from the coronavirus? We all need to wash our hands with soap and water, said Salim with a smile. We know. Sarah, we also cough into our elbows if you are sick, and we wave to people instead of shaking hands. We try to stay inside, but we live in a very crowded city. Not everybody is staying home. Maybe I can help with that, said Aryo. They can't see coronavirus, but they can see me. Jump on, but please sit on both sides of my wings, far apart from each other. Aryo flew into the sky with Salim and Sarah on both of his wings. He flew across the city and began to roar and sing. Salim cried out to the children in the street, "Go, tell your families we are safer inside. We can take care of each other best by staying home." People were amazed by what they saw. They waved and agreed to go into their houses. Look at the picture. We've got Sarah and Salim flying on Aryo. Arya soared high into the sky. Salim cried out in joy. Up there in the clouds, a plane flew by, and the passengers looked out at them in awe. They were wondering who they were. "People will have to stop traveling soon, at least for now," said Salim. "They are closing down the borders across the world, and we should stay where we are with people we love." "So many things feel like they have changed," said Sarah. "I get scared about it sometimes." "It can feel scary and confusing when things are changing, Sarah," said Aryo. "When I feel scared, I breathe very slowly. And then I breathe out fire." Aryo blew a huge fireball. "How do you relax when you feel scared?" "I like to think about someone who makes me feel safe." I wonder who makes you all feel safe. Me too. I think of all the people who help me feel safe, like my grandma and my granddad, and my mom and my dad. "I miss them," said Salim. "I can't give them a hug because I could give them the coronavirus. We usually see them every weekend, but not now because we have to keep them safe." "Can you call them?" Sarah asked her friend. "Oh yes," said Salim. "They call me every day and I tell them about all the things we are doing at home. It makes me feel better and it makes me feel better too. Actually, it makes them feel better too. It is normal to miss people we love that we can't see right now," said Aryo. "It shows how much we care. Would it make you feel better to meet other heroes?" "Yes, please," Sarah and Salim cried back. "Great, my friend. Sasha has a very special superpower," said Aryo. "Let's go." Let's see what Sasha looks like. And so they soared down to the earth and landed by a small village. A girl was outside her house picking flowers. When she saw Aryo and the children sitting on his wings, she laughed. "Aryo," she cried, "we have to stay at least 1 meter apart, so I will throw you a hug. What are you all doing?" "Oh," said Aryo, "I felt your hug when you told me that." I love how we can use words to show we care, and actions too. I wanted my friends to learn about your superpower. What? What is my superpower?" said Sasha. "Since someone in your family got sick, you are staying at home to make sure you don't share the virus with anyone else," said Aryo. "Yes, it's my dad, and he's staying in his bedroom until he gets completely better," said Sasha. "But it's not so bad. We play games, we cook, we spend time in our garden and have meals together. My brothers and I touch our toes and dance. We read books and I can keep learning because sometimes I miss school. Staying home feels strange at first, but after a little while you get used to it." "Do you ever fight with your brothers and sisters?" asked Salim. "We fight sometimes." "We have to be extra patient and extra understanding and even quicker and faster to say, 'I'm sorry.'" That is a real superpower because it can make ourselves and others feel better. I also need a little time alone. I love singing on my own and I can call my friends on the phone sometimes. "But Arya, what about people who are far from home or don't have a house?" asked Sarah. "That's a great question, Sarah," said Aryo. "Let's go and find out." That is Sasha playing with her family. There they saw a camp full of people. One girl saw them and waved from a distance. Salaam alaikum, she said. Hi, Aryo, I'm so happy to see you again, she called out. We are trying to stay at least 1 meter away, so I'll talk to you from here. But I'd love to meet your friends. My name is Layla. Hi, Layla. I'm Sarah, and this is Salim. Sarah called back. It sounds like you're trying to protect yourself from coronavirus. What else are you doing? We're washing our hands with soap and water, Layla called back. Do you also cough into your elbow, asked Salim. Can you show us how? Layla called back. So Salim showed them. Can you all cough in your elbows? We're all trying to be brave, but I'm worried about something, said Layla. Can I talk about it with you? I heard someone got sick and died, and it made me very, very scared. Is it true that people can die from coronavirus? Aryo breathed a big sigh and sat down on his enormous big bottom. Yes, little heroes, it's strange and sad. Some people don't feel sick at all, but some people can get very sick and some might die. That's why we all have to be especially careful with older people because they tend to get more sick. Sometimes when we are feeling afraid or unsafe, it can help us to imagine a safe place in our minds. Would you like to try this with me? They all said yes. And so Arya asked the children to close their eyes and imagine a place where they feel safe. I would like all of you to close your eyes and think of a place where all of you feel very safe. It can be inside your bedroom. It can also be under your blanket or in the garden. Anywhere you feel very, very safe. Focus on a memory or a time when you felt safe. He then asked them what they could see and what they could feel and what they could smell in their safe place. He asked if there was anyone special they would like to invite into their safe place and what they might talk about. You know, children, when I closed my eyes and went inside my safe place, I could smell bubble gums and chewing gums. And I took all the children from FD with me because they make me feel very, very safe. You can go to your safe place whenever you feel like, said Aryo. This is your superpower, and you can share it with your friends and family. And remember that I care about you, and many people do. That will help too. I'm Kim's friend, said one of the children. Just because Kim had coronavirus, we did not stop being friends. Even though I could not see him, I never stopped caring about him. And we're happy we can play together now. Sometimes the most important thing we can do as friends is to protect each other, said Aryo, even if that means staying away from each other for a long period of time. We can do all of these things for each other, and one day we will be able to play again and go back to school like we used to. It was now time to go home and time for Sarah to say goodbye to her new friends. They promised each other that they would never forget the fun they had together. Sarah felt sad that they might not see each other for a while, but she felt better when she remembered what Kim's friend had said. Just because you cannot see people, it does not mean that you stop loving them. Arya dropped them all back to their homes and waited for Sarah to fall asleep before he left. Can we do the same tomorrow? Sarah asked. No, Sarah. It's time for you to be with your family now, said Arya. Remember our story. You can keep those you love safe by washing your hands and staying home. I'm never far away. You can always be with me when you go to your safe place. You're my hero, she whispered. You're my hero too, Sarah. We're all heroes to all those who love us. Sarah fell asleep, and when she woke the next day, Arya was gone. So she went to her safe place to talk to him, then drew everything they had seen and learnt on their adventure. She ran to her mom with her drawing to tell her the news. We can all help people be safe, Mom, she said. I met so many heroes on my adventure. Oh, Sarah, you're so correct, said her mom. There are many heroes keeping people safe from coronavirus, like wonderful doctors and nurses, but you remind me that we can all be heroes every day, and you are my biggest hero. The end. So, children, I hope you have learned some ways in which you can keep yourselves and people around you safe in these times of the pandemic. Take care. Assalamu alaikum. Inshallah, I will see you very, very soon.